Hey guys, I'm top speed golf instructor Michael Durr, and today we're going to be talking about how to use the alignment stick. And I have like a little bit of a personal story to do with you guys about, kind of something that I struggled with a lot when I first started doing this, and some things that I didn't quite understand. So I'm thinking, maybe some of you guys at home might be doing some of the same mistakes that I was doing, and this might be able to benefit you. So let's just go ahead and dig in here. One of the things that I used to do is I was told to use an alignment stick. I saw other guys out there using an alignment stick. So I would get up there and use an alignment stick, and I would just kind of point this stick. Let's go ahead and just talk about this. I would kind of point my stick, to the left of my target, believe it or not. And this is why. I would point my stick at my target. I'd line my club up down there and kind of say, right now it's pointed right about at the flag stick. And then what I would do is I'd kind of line up my club to the ball and then try to see where the ball was pointing parallel to that stick. Well, in my mind's eye right now, if I do this, it looks as if that ball is going to be aimed to the right of the green. So we're talking about maybe a 6-inch difference between where the ball is in relationship with this tee, and I thought that meant that it was going to hit it probably a good 30-40 feet right of the pin. So that was one of my first mistakes. The idea here, guys, let's just say in a ideal world, I strike this ball perfect. I hit a perfect straight shot right down that alignment stick. And there's no wind, nothing, no factors. That ball is going to land about 6 inches to the right of where this alignment stick is pointing. I know for a lot of you guys out there, you're probably like, duh, man, that's everybody knows that. But believe it or not, that's something I didn't know, and maybe some of you guys out there didn't know. And I thought it'd be very important to get it out there, so that if you guys are lining up, you kind of understand that wherever that alignment stick's pointing up, if you're lining up and you're trying to hit down that alignment stick and you know that it's only that much further, it's really going to help out a lot. Now, the second big thing that I did that I didn't know that I was doing was I wasn't real sure how to square the club face up to the alignment stick when I was lining up. So when I was, really first starting out and trying to get everything right with my alignment, I really wanted my club face square to this alignment stick because I wanted to hit it down the alignment stick. So I've got this handy little guide right here that's going to show you kind of where the face is pointing. And what I would do is I wasn't using the grooves of the club. We'll talk about that here in 1 second. I would get in here and I would pretty much set up, and then this would feel to me like it's lined up down the stick. But as you guys can see, this stick is actually pointing pretty severely off to the left. And I was very stubborn. I would make myself make correct swings. I would sit here and I would make sure that I was on plane coming down. I'd make a good swing, and I just could not understand why my balls were going left. Couldn't understand it. Well, I was out working with Clay one day, and he asked me why I was closing the club face so much, and I was just kind of like, what are you talking about? I'm squaring it up. And then, and this was kind of a dumb moment, I wasn't squaring it up. Obviously, he showed me here. What we want to do is we'd like to line the leading edge of the club up with the alignment stick at about a 90-degree angle, and that's going to line you up perfectly down that alignment stick. So you can see here, I've got the leading edge of the club lined up at about a 90-degree angle to the alignment stick, and now I'm lined up perfect to hit a straight shot down that alignment stick. So now, that's just something that I personally did. There are a lot of guys out there that start with a little bit open club face, a little bit closed club face. All that stuff is completely fine, but for me practicing, and for some of you guys that might be the same out there, this might be something that'll really help you out. I had a big hard time pulling a lot of balls, and then I would, starting with that closed club face and then making myself make a good swing, that ball is going to go left. If I make a perfect swing with a closed club face, that ball is going to start off to the left and go to the left. So I even end up trying to compensate and opening it up with my hands at the last second, and I end up blocking some balls, all kinds of stuff, just because I didn't understand how that was supposed to get lined up. So you guys at home, if you understand that, first of all, that the stick is pointing where the target goes. If you're 6 inches away, hit it perfect, it's going to land 6 inches away. If you're 12 inches, it's going to land 12 inches. And then you also understand how to line the club face up with your alignment stick, whether you want to start a little open, a little closed, or perfectly square. Well, now you can start to get some feedback when you go out there to the range and you point your stick at your target, and you can kind of see where your club is when you get it lined up. So guys, follow those 2 guidelines, especially if you're having a little bit of issues with it. Go out there and make some good swings. And we'll see you guys soon.
Hi guys, hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got an awesome bonus for you. We need that lag to create lots of club head speed and to hit the ball really far. That's going to help you to lower your handicap as quick as anything. I've got a great lag video, and one of the #1 lag mistakes that I see players make time after time. I'm going to play a preview of that video. If you want to watch that entire video, just click the link that pops up on your screen. If you're on a desktop device, a computer, home computer, if you're on a phone or a tablet, click the iCard and you'll get instant access to that video. Plus, you're going to get 5 more bonus videos from our Top Speed Golf system. I'll see you guys in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video, we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.